his rank as far as quarterback position and challenge he presents that you guys have seen this season?
Yeah, I mean, he's right up there at the top. I mean, we've played a couple good ones. You know, obviously some guys can really throw the football. He can throw it. He can run it pretty adequately when he has to. I think he can make all the throws, and I think he's very well coached on where to go with the football when he can tell what coverage it is. So I think he's right at the top of the guys we've played.
Coach Fisher was talking about their wide receivers and their ability to make plays once they get the ball. How much of an emphasis is open field tackling? Is that as big of a priority as it has been?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's not only open field tackling, but getting a lot of guys to the football. I mean, anytime you got guys that can make yards after the catch, you got to get a lot of hats there because, you know, you watch anybody that they've played in the last few years, they're going to make a guy miss, but as long as he has good leverage and takes his shot, if we can get some more hats to the football, we'll be in good shape.
He accepted his black shirt this week. On film, did he put together a better effort?
Yeah, I think, yeah, you know, Coach Frost gives the players of the game in every position. He was the defensive line guy for us. He had a couple tacks, I think TFL and a sack. So he practiced well and he played well.
Coach, I know you weren't there, obviously, when Nebraska played Ohio State the past 2 seasons, but they put up a lot of points against Nebraska. Kind of knowing that, how does that affect your approach to this game?
I don't know. I don't think it changes it from any other opponent. I mean, we're trying to stop what they're doing. We're trying to hold their points down. They're a really good football team. Obviously, everybody knows our offense goes fast, so we're going to be out there a lot. So we've got to do a great job of trying to get off the field as much as we can, try to get a couple turnovers, get our guys the football back, you know, and just try to limit what they do. They have a lot of formations, a lot of different plays, so we just got to be ready for everything. But it's going to be important to try to keep those points down as low as we can. And even if something, you know, a play happens, a couple first downs go, you got to keep going, try to get the turnover, try to get off the field on 3rd and 4th down. You know, kind of like Purdue did.
What's the most difficult part of stopping an offense that has just that many weapons?
Well, I think it's, you know, it's how do you it becomes how do you get your defense to play all the different formations, all the different ways that they can put their guys in good positions. You know, the running backs lined up at 1, so they got their best receiver in the slot. Their running backs lined up at 3, so they got a bad matchup outside. Then they're going to motion guys in and run the football, find creative ways to run the football. You know, not as much quarterback run as they have been in the past, but they've done a good job of kind of being more of a power running football team. I know they haven't ran the ball probably as well as they would have liked the last few weeks, but I'm sure they're going to find a way to try to get that corrected. But you got to limit everything, and you just got to be sound. You can't say we're going to take away one guy because they got a bunch of them. So you got to be sound everywhere.
What did people do against them? For about 3 quarters, they kind of shut that offense down.
Yeah.
Anything on film jump out of it, what they did?
No, I mean, first off, I thought Purdue played really, really hard. I thought they played very, very hard on defense. Well coached, good game plan. And if you watch through the game, I mean, it's kind of, you know, Ohio State walked down the field a little bit, and then Purdue found a way to get a stop. And then they got going again a little bit, and Purdue found a way to get a stop. And that kind of went on forever. And I thought their kids just played really tough and really hard the whole game, and they never quit. And I thought they did a really nice job.
People look at kind of like the top teams in the East. They look at Michigan. They look at Ohio State. You played both of them this year. I guess where is this defense at heading into Ohio State that maybe it wasn't at heading into Michigan?
I think they got a better understanding of scheme and how to fit things. Doing a better job of making plays. You know, against Michigan, there was a lot of plays to be made, and we didn't make them. Guys are firing their guns a little bit more. Guys are more comfortable with where they need to be within the scheme and with each other. I think, you know, moving some guys around throughout the year has kind of helped us a little bit, but I just think we're getting better, more comfortable.
They have not given up a lot of sacks this year, despite throwing a lot.
Right.
Why do you think they've been good at protecting him? What does he do well to avoid getting sacked?
Well, he's like most of those quarterbacks that, not that he's not a good runner, he's just not one of those guys that wants to run it first. Some of those guys that really want to run it, you know, they hold on to the ball for a while and then they get loose. He's really good with where he needs to go with the football, so he gets rid of that thing really quick. So whether the protection breaks down or not, that ball's usually out of his hands pretty quickly.
Do you prepare for two quarterbacks this week?
I mean, we kind of always do because we get some good periods and we have to play against Adrian. So, you know, we're kind of against a running style quarterback all the time. And then when we're in the scout team, we're kind of preparing for, you know, more Haskins to make all those throws and be in the pocket and get the ball out quickly. So I think we always kind of prepare for two quarterbacks.
Watching the other guy on film, based on the fact that they talked a lot about running the ball more in the bye week, is there something about him that jumps out at you that you got to make sure you don't let him loose?
No, I don't think so. I don't think. You know, I think Adrian's as good as anybody in the country, and I think if we can do a good job against him, then we're pretty good against anybody. But if your game plan is to be that they're going to come out and run the football, I think they're going to do it with the people that they feel best about being on the field, and obviously they feel like Haskins gives them the best chance to win, so I think they're going to manufacture a way to run the football with him in the game.